Echoes of the future. A breathtaking view of the cosmos. Galaxies swirling, nebulas glowing, stars twinkling like countless diamonds scattered across the velvet expanse of space. Hey folks, picture this. It's the year 2350, and humanity. We've cracked the code of interstellar travel. Pretty wild, right? After decades of Earth unification, or as the historians like to call it, the Great Consolidation of 2200, we've been hopping between stars, setting foot on new worlds, and, well, searching for anyone or anything that might be out there. The camera zooms in on a colossal spaceship, the Aurora, gliding effortlessly near a vibrant nebula, its hull reflecting hues of purples and blues. Meet Dr. Alara Hayes, brilliant astrophysicist, dreamer, and a bit of a rebel in the scientific community. She's aboard the Aurora, humanity's flagship on the frontier of exploration. Alara's got this personal mission. See, she's determined to find intelligent life beyond Earth. Some say it's a wild goose chase, but for her, it's a legacy thing, following in her late father's footsteps. The mysterious signal. Alara in the ship's observatory, surrounded by holographic displays of star systems, data streaming around her. So, one day, amidst the routine scans, the Aurora picks up something unusual. An anomalous signal from a supposedly uncharted planet. The patterns? They're not just random cosmic noise. They're structured almost like a mathematical sequence. Fibonacci, prime numbers, you name it. Alara rushes to the command deck for an emergency meeting. Alara brings this to the captain and the crew. The debate kicks off. Do they stick to their mission or check out this cosmic breadcrumb? Curiosity wins. Of course it does. And they decide to take a little detour. But for Alara, it's more than just protocol. It's personal. She remembers her dad's theories about the others, advanced beings communicating through the fabric of space-time. This could be it, her chance to prove he wasn't just chasing shadows. Arrival at the uncharted planet. The planet comes into view. A stark, desert-like world with a harsh, reddish hue. But readings indicate an atmosphere that's breathable. Touchdown! Well, almost. From orbit, the planet looks deserted. No signs of life. No artificial satellites. Nada. But here's the kicker. There are these bizarre energy readings, almost like the planet's wrapped in an electromagnetic blanket. Alara assembles her team in the ship's briefing room. Alara pulls together a top-notch team. Lieutenant Marcus Reed, tactical genius and all-around tough guy, and Kaya Lin, an engineer who could probably build a warp drive out of scrap metal and duct tape. They prep the landing gear, double-check their equipment. The usual, about to step into the unknown. Routine. The team's shuttle descends through turbulent atmosphere, touching down on the planet's surface. As they set foot on this alien soil, they notice something peculiar. Structures peeking out from the sand, like the tips of icebergs. Time to dig in, literally. The ancient ruins. The team uncovers more of the structures, revealing what seems to be an ancient city, now in ruins. So get this, they've stumbled upon ruins of what looks like an advanced civilization. The walls are etched with hieroglyphics, but not like anything back home. Alara starts piecing together the symbols, her linguistic algorithms running overtime. Kaya brushes sand off a device embedded in a wall. Meanwhile, Kaya's tinkering awakens a dormant device. Suddenly, a holographic star map bursts to life, filling the chamber with constellations none of them recognize. The map highlights pathways between planets, possible gateways. They realize this isn't just any map. It's a network, a series of interstellar gateways connecting different planets. We're talking instantaneous travel across light years. Warp portals? Anyone? Alarms start blaring. Mechanisms in the ruins activate. But hold up, the place isn't as dead as it looks. An automated defense system kicks in. Turrets emerge, energy shields activate. The whole 9 yards. The team scrambles, using every trick in the book to dodge lasers and collapsing structures. Talk about a warm welcome. The revelation. Back on the Aurora, Alara dives deep into analyzing the data they've collected. Safe and sound. Well, relatively. Alara delves into the data. And here's where things get heavy. The signal? It's a distress call. Not just any SOS, but a sophisticated message from an advanced civilization that knew their stuff. Equations and simulations flash across screens as Alara works through the night. Embedded in the signal is intel about a looming cosmic event, a supernova set to detonate within months, threatening to wipe out several star systems, including colonies humanity established decades ago. The crew gathers for a meeting, tension palpable. Now comes the ethical conundrum. Do they intervene? Should they? Some argue it's not their place to meddle with cosmic events. Let nature take its course and all that. But Alara, she won't have it. We have a duty, she says, not just to ourselves but to any life out there. We can't just sit back and watch worlds burn. Betrayal and conflict. Systems across the Aurora start glitching. Lights flicker. Consoles go dark. Just when things couldn't get more complicated, the ship's systems start going haywire. At first, they think it's residual effects from the planet, but then they uncover sabotage. Security footage reveals Agent Leon Vega tampering with the ship's core systems. Enter Agent Leon Vega. Turns out, our guy Leon isn't who he says he is. He's part of a shadow organization, the Novus Ordo, hell-bent on hoarding advanced tech to control the balance of power in the galaxy. Leon confronts Alara and the team, holding a data drive. He tries to make off with the data from the ruins, planning to use the gateway tech for, let's say, less than altruistic purposes. The stakes just went up. It's not just about saving worlds from a supernova anymore. It's about keeping this tech out of the wrong hands. A tense standoff ensues. Weapons are drawn. Cue the showdown. Alara, Marcus, and Kaya face off against Leon. Words are exchanged, but it's clear talk isn't going to cut it. Not this time. Race against time. The crew scrambles to repair damaged systems. Sparks fly as wires are reconnected. With Leon momentarily out of the picture, the crew hustles to get the Aurora back online. They need those communication arrays up and running to send out the warning. Alara devises a plan on a hollow table, equations and schematics overlapping. Alara proposes amplifying the distress signal using subspace frequencies, a kind of cosmic shortcut to broadcast the warning across multiple sectors simultaneously. It's risky, untested, and could overload the ship's core. The team works in unison. Engineers calibrate instruments, navigators plot transmission vectors. Everyone gets on board, literally and figuratively. They synchronize the ship's systems to handle the massive energy output needed for the broadcast. Time is ticking. That supernova isn't waiting for anyone. Alarms blare. Leon has escaped and is initiating the ship's self-destruct sequence. But guess who's back? Leon's not done yet. He triggers the Aurora's self-destruct protocol, hoping to erase all traces of the discovery. The clock just started counting down faster. Climax. Alara races through the ship's corridors, lights flashing red, sirens echoing. This is it, the final stretch. Alara chases Leon to the reactor chamber. The fate of countless lives hangs in the balance. The confrontation in the reactor chamber, intense, high stakes. They engage in a battle of wills. Leon argues that humanity isn't ready for this tech, that it'll just lead to more wars. Alara counters that withholding it is the greater sin. People deserve the chance to survive, to advance. A struggle ensues. In the chaos, Leon is incapacitated. In the end, Alara prevails, but the ship's core is unstable. Damage from the sabotage is beyond quick repair. Alara communicates with the crew via intercom. She makes the call. The crew has to evacuate. She'll stay behind to manually ensure the transmission goes through. It's a one-way ticket. The crew protests, but she insists. It's okay, she tells them. This is what we're here for. This is bigger than any one of us. Resolution. Escape pods launch from the Aurora as it begins to break apart. The crew watches from a distance as the Aurora emits a blinding light, the amplified signal beaming out into the cosmos. Then, the ship disappears in a final, silent explosion. On board the rescue vessels, the crew is silent, processing the loss. There's a heavy silence. Alara's gone. But her sacrifice wasn't in vain. Reports come in. Various alien species acknowledge receiving the warning. Messages start flooding in. The warning was received. Evacuations are underway. Multiple civilizations, some they didn't even know existed, have begun mass exoduses from the danger zones. Scenes of different planets mobilizing, working together. Her actions didn't just save lives. They sparked a newfound collaboration among species across the galaxy. Alliances are formed. Knowledge is shared. It's a new era, back on Earth. A monument is unveiled, a statue of Alara looking towards the stars. Alara Hayes becomes a legend. On Earth and beyond, she's honored as a hero who bridged worlds. Her name becomes synonymous with courage and selflessness. The night sky, stars shimmering brighter than ever. And so, as we look up at the night sky, we're reminded of her. Each star an echo of her legacy, each galaxy a testament to the endless possibilities she believed in. Epilogue. Months later, aboard a new ship, the crew picks up a signal. Just when you think the story's over, fate throws another curveball. The crew intercepts a signal, faint but unmistakably familiar. Kaya deciphers the signal. It's a message from Alara. If you're hearing this, then there's more out here than we ever imagined. Alara's voice echoes through the comms. A distant galaxy. Alara stands on the surface of an unknown planet, gazing at twin suns. Somehow, against all odds, she's alive. Maybe the gateway technology had one last secret. Maybe the universe wasn't done with her story just yet. Quick flashes of Alara exploring new worlds, encountering alien species, learning ancient secrets. One thing's for sure, the universe is vast, full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. And Alara? She's out there, pushing the boundaries, redefining what's possible. Fade back to the starry expanse, the aurora's emblem shining among the stars. So here's to the explorers, the dreamers, the ones who believe that the next discovery is just over the horizon. Until next time, keep looking up. The cosmos is full of echoes, you just have to listen.